So what's the UK average memoha? Now when your car acquaintia be your phone. And now say a doctor for wash I won't show ye. Right claim bet me a boama, what you see can pin the brain. You are UK a lawyer for it through, and I say a cuckoo down for I'll bet me a wow up to 1 month. Because it's so we see can of a back. And one is so over www.rightclaims.co.uk. Now I feel a form. Bet me a frey and one number ya a woofy gayasi. Say a cancel of flights. And now say when your flight delay for don't shremiensa. May track 3 hours and cobebia. Right claims bet me a boama a handsome Jessica. Right claims. It's as simple as that.
Green Select Glucometer from Costless Ventures. Safidi kitwaya etimimpo e show botomi eboa ma uhunu sugar level abribia. Wana wo diabetes anayarea hodwa emma sugar level. Esote wo brano no. Safidi e pepo nka ye baby bia wo bia no wada won so akohu doctor ntem. Na wo dry bitimi ma blood sugar no aye pepepe. With Green Select blood glucose monitoring system, you get your test results in 5 seconds. And you 5 seconds per now results are ready. And it's suitable for persons of all age. Na ne boa so de at the form of Call Costless Ventures now on 0205-915-315. Green Select Glucometer, the best. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Okay, so the action on radio is what I give to you anytime you see me sitting like this here on Sammy Flex TV. And because I know sometimes you are so busy during the day, you don't even get time to listen to what we do on radio, I have introduced this particular segment called the Highlights of Showbiz Agenda. Here what I do is whatever we did on Xylophone 102.1 FM on a special program called Showbiz Agenda, I give you all the highlights. I know you might not have time to listen to all the 3-hour program, so what I do is I come down, call my team, and we say that people would want to hear this, they want to see this, we piece them together for you to enjoy. It is called the Highlights of Showbiz Agenda. So today's episode is going to give you one of such, taken from Xylophone FM's Showbiz Agenda. All that you have to do is to sit, relax, enjoy, and still get the moment just as it was live on radio. I did this with my team led by Digital Rasta Currency, Richie Flex, Ya Lapiji, Nana Reagan, and Team Dodo Solomon, aka Chamo, and MC Berima as well. Now you have to relax, and anytime you want to know what is happening on Xylophone FM, this is what you have to do. Subscribe to this channel, Sammy Flex TV, get all the updates, and even if you're not able to listen to what we do on radio, you get a chance to watch it here on Sammy Flex TV later. Enjoy the moment, and you can always share your comments with us here on the show. Enjoy, and let's do more. We out.
3 fashion designers, great guys, no two ways about that. Elisha Boy is here at Adade Couture. Sometimes some people say couture, others say couture. Today they will tell us the right pronunciation though. And Bello Couture is also here. We are about to do what we call the industry project. The industry project is about us, the people involved. These guys are fashion designers. Even what I'm wearing was provided by Adade Couture. So whatever they do, their challenges, their wins, that is what we are about to talk about now with my panel members. Sammy Rasta is here, that I already do. Ronan Damati and Shanton. Edwin there, Dana Oreya Norankasa. Big man, welcome to the studio. Welcome to the studio. And let's get to know you individually, because I know you, but the listeners and those who are watching us on Facebook, they don't know who is who. So maybe I'll start from here.
Yes.
You introduce yourself, what you do, who you are, and let's continue from there.
So I'm Bennett Bakwesiama, Creative Director, Bello Couture GH.
Creative Director, Bello Couture. So is it pronounced couture or couture?
So in an English form, it would be couture. But the French word is couture.
Yes. So when you say couture, you are not wrong.
No, we are not wrong.
You are just
the English pronunciation of it. It's not like the British way of pronouncing stuff and American way of pronouncing stuff. So in the English way it's couture, and in the French, the correct pronunciation is French is couture. Yes.
Someone told me, Sammy Flex, we don't say couture. I was like, oh, really? So now I've been forced to say couture. Okay, so if I'm speaking English, I can do couture.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you are from
Bello Couture.
Bello Couture.
Yes,
okay, and big man, how about you?
Okay, I am Adade Couture. Adade Couture is Couture, not Couture. Couture is French.
You want to do the French way?
Yeah, Adade Couture.
Couture.
Yeah,
Hey, Charlie, we be Adade Couture.
I live at Pantan Abokobi, Zion City.
Zion City,
Yeah.
Pantan Abokobi. And you are the CEO.
Yeah, CEO.
Okay. And let me come here.
Yeah, my name is Elisha Boy. Our brand is Boy and Bill.
Okay.
As for us, we don't have like.
Please, your mic can come this way a little bit. Good.
We don't have couture or
couture. You don't have couture or couture.
We believe that with time we're going to expand our creative abilities, maybe from fashion to musical to other experimental projects. So for now, it's just Boy and Bill.
Okay, so does it mean you guys are two shareholders in the business?
Yes.
Boy and Bill.
Yes, me and my brother.
Oh, okay. So who is the boy and who is the Bill?
I'm Boy, and my brother is Calvin Bill. I think you know him. He's a rapper.
Calvin Bill.
Yes.
The gospel rapper.
Yes, that's my brother.
Oh, so yeah, I know him. Crystal rapper or something like that. He has some Nicky like that. Crystal rapper. Oh, I see. All right. That's okay. So it means all these people here are home people, like people I know so well. Okay, so let's start it this way. Maybe Adade will start. Adade, who is a fashion designer?
Fashion designer is someone who have idea of creativity, who like to create things. You have tailors, you have fashion designer. Tailor like to copy. You like to copy the others, the Martin. But for me, fashion designer like to create.
Okay.
Like to bring your idea.
Okay.
Maybe I can take something from Bello and change it different. And that be creativity. That's fashion designer.
Okay, so let me try to say it my way if people will get it well. The creative designer or the fashion designer is the guy who sees the idea of a cloth, how it should look like. So can he be that guy who only sees the idea but cannot even put a cloth or a machine on a cloth? Can I call myself a fashion designer if I can? Okay, I want the shirt to look this way, but if you ask me to put the machine on the cloth, I can't do it. Can I also call myself a fashion designer?
Yeah, you can call yourself.
That is also
designer.
Good. Now you said the tailor is the one who copies.
Yeah, we like to copy a lot. You don't have any idea.
So you mean tailors don't have their own design? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure, Adade?
Sure.
So no tailor in this world has his own design?
No. They like to copy.
They like to copy.
Yeah.
Okay, that is his definition. Let me ask you.
Yeah, so I would say a fashion designer is one who is, it's in the act of trying to naturally beautify a clothes or lifestyle. Yeah.
No,
somebody who is set.
In fact, I don't want it to be very academic.
Yes, that's why I want to be very simple about it. Somebody who is set to put natural beauty into clothing or lifestyle.
Okay. Yeah. Someone who is set to put natural beauty
into clothing
and or lifestyle.
Yes.
How about lifestyle? When you say lifestyle, because I thought it's about the clothing, so you added lifestyle.
Apparently, fashion is not just about clothing. The way we eat, our manners. It's very broad, so that's where lifestyle comes in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you, which one do you do?
I do both because I style a lot of my grooms as well.
Okay.
So that's where the lifestyle comes in.
Oh, I see. Let me also get your understanding, Boy and Bill.
Okay. So
we are still trying to define who a fashion designer is, because now, in fact, I'm calling on you guys to do this because I see some guys who can take a t-shirt, as in a normal t-shirt, cut the sleeve, put on some maybe local textile, and they also put Sammy Flex fashion, and they are also fashion designers. So now I want to know who is who in this field.
So according to the Bible, when Eve made Adam eat the apple, like they realized they were naked. So from there, it became necessary for man to clothe him and herself. So I think fashion designers are just like there to clothe to come up with creative ideas on clothing for humanity. Yeah, basically.
So anybody who can cover someone's nakedness is a fashion designer.
That was the origin of fashion designing.
So even in the bedroom, if after everything you give someone a clothes,
yeah.
like, oh, it's okay, cover up and let's wait for some time.
Yeah.
That guy's a fashion designer right there. See,
So
I see.
we are just helping with, trying to cover humanity's nakedness through creative approaches and styles.
I like yours. Now, do we have different types of fashion designers? You are in the profession, so like now I know it's still about design. It's still about, like the man said, clothing. Do we have different types? That okay, he's a fashion designer, but he's a specialist in this, or he specializes in this and that. Do we have different? Maybe you can handle that. Bello?
So generally, I wouldn't say we have different types of designers. Okay, because someone who is trying to create an apparel to bring it to life is a fashion designer. Somebody who is also trying to sew, he has the creative idea, he's created the design, sewing it and bringing it to life is also a fashion designer. So I would generally not say there are different types of fashion designers.
I see. Adade, do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. We have a lot. We have someone who can just make a cap, or someone who can just make shoe, or watch, shirts, and trousers, or all of them are fashion designers.
They are all fashion designers. And do you also agree that there are no?
Not really. There are different types of fashion designers. There are streetwear designers. They design like casual stuff. They are the formal, design. They do like wedding gowns, suits, and stuff. There are some designers who do like solely formal, like wedding dresses, suits, and like our brand, we do mostly like funky, casual streetwear stuff.
Okay, that is what you guys do at Bill and Boy, or Boy and Bill. Okay, good. I hear sometimes the name one chooses determines what they sew. So you guys with the name Couture and Couture, it means that you guys have a special way of sewing. Bello, is that the case?
Yes, in a way. Now every couture or every couture every couture signifies bespoke or luxury. So then it means that when you just hear the name couture, it means where you're going is a luxurious brand, or whatever they do is cut to fit, and it is very expensive. So basically that's about couture. Yes.
So in other words, the couture is for the top brands.
Yes.
It's more the rich and the affluent.
More of a luxurious brand. Yes.
So if you don't have money and you cannot buy the expensive things, it means you cannot wear couture brands.
No, originally you can't.
I see. Adade, is that the definition of your couture?
That's how we know busy.
I know, say no easy.
Okay, normally fashion is expensive. Most of the time, I see, like, you know that there's not fashion in Ghana. Because fashion is very expensive.
Okay.
Normally fashion, like, you get money. Let's talk like someone can go and buy Gucci or Louis Vuitton, the same fabric, like millions of dollars. And when you give them Bello, maybe you want 300 Ghana or 250, the same fabric. Yeah, but if it's somewhere.
We'll get there. We'll get to where you've gotten to. We are going to get there very soon. I'm only asking that the names you guys choose. I hear if, for instance, you guys are calling yourselves Couture, it means you guys have a way of sewing.
Yeah.
You might not do what maybe Boy and Bill are doing.
Like me, like this, I don't sew suits.
You don't sew suits?
Yes. Suit is off. I do everything. Suit and wedding gown, those are off. The kaftan, office wear, office shirt, office trouser, nika, and everything.
That is what you do. Yeah, I think recently I saw some nice shots up and down that you've been displaying on your social media handles. Okay, let's come back to the materials you guys used to work and the clothing, or better, the textile. Let me use that word, the textile. How do you guys get them, and have they been expensive or they have been moderate so far?
Yeah, for material, for me like this, I like quality material for my customers. Maybe if I'm going to give you something free, so I have to give you quality, because I know I'm going to get something later. So I look for quality materials for my customers. So most of the time I travel to go get my own fabric.
Which countries?
I go to Togo. I go to Ivory Coast to get my own fabric.
So you mean those countries have better fabrics than we have here in Ghana?
Okay, for me, not because of that. For me, I see the fabric is expensive in Ghana here.
Oh, we have the quality fabrics here, but they are expensive.
So I go there to get the quality made more cheaper.
In Togo, in Ivory Coast, there is quality there, but it is cheaper compared to what we have here in Ghana. Then it means when we were not going anywhere, when we were observing the lockdown, you struggled because you couldn't travel to go get materials.
I have to explain to you before I get it for you.
You have to
explain it to you before.
Explain it to
the customer before I buy it for him. Maybe I can go for a fab. Maybe I can go Togo to get it 50 Ghana.
Okay.
Because I buy it a lot, not in yeah.
Okay. You buy it in bulk.
Yes. But Ghana here, maybe I can get the same yard for you 100 Ghana. So in 4 years, like let's talk like 400 Ghana. That is my own, so I have to explain everything to you before.
Oh, before you can go ahead to sew. How about you?
So for the local fabrics, which has to do with the GTP, the ATLs, I normally buy them in Ghana. And for the detailed fabrics and most of my vintage fabrics, I outsource them somewhere in Europe, which I don't think I would want to disclose.
Why don't you want to disclose?
It's a private.
No. Bello, you want to be selfish. Bello, you want to be selfish. You want to be selfish.
The whole
we are talking about
the whole
industry.
Reason, yes. The whole reason why I started outsourcing from somewhere in Europe is the fact that most times the fabrics we have here in Ghana, now with the explanation I gave of the bespoke and luxurious, there are some clients who don't want to be seeing their stuffs like almost all over, like Ubeko Krum, everybody is wearing the same outfit.
The type of way.
Yes, and apparently they are not even working it in a grand style. So henceforth, those clients won't be happy with it. So because of that, that's why I tried to outsource some particular fabrics, and those particular fabrics, if I do 10, it's out of stock. I won't use those fabrics again. And even my vintage, every 3 months, I release new vintage fabrics, and when it is done, it is done. I'm not repeating those fabrics. That's why I'm saying I won't be very appropriate to disclose where I sold the fabrics.
But in Ghana,
in Europe.
Do you also buy some from Ghana?
Yes, I buy some fabrics from Ghana.
Are they quality?
Oh yes, and expensive as well too, like he said. But we've gotten to the extent where our clients understand the kind of fabrics we use, so they know that it's expensive. Henceforth, they are ready to pay for it.
I see. Boy, how about you? How do you also get your fabrics?
We buy most of them in Accra. Yes, but what we do is
Accra to do.
Oh yeah, Accra, Rollins Park, Cantonment. So like I'm always in town trying to like get ideas and stuff. So I see like this fabric, or I can do something with it. So I take like the basic quality like fabrics from town and try to do something. I try to do something unique rather with it.
Okay, so you go for the basic fabrics, but what you do should rather be unique.
Definitely, like what I'm wearing, you can't get it anywhere in Ghana. Actually.
Oh, okay.
So
guys, you can come to Facebook Live to see what he's wearing. He says we can't get it anywhere in Ghana.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. This is an original idea. Okay. I mean, they are all like different clothes, like combined
different materials. You mean
combined red, gold, green, black. So that our like fashion brand is more of experimental. Like we're trying to experiment with different ideas and stuff like that. And our goal is for lots of people to wear it. Our stuff. We want people to wear our stuff. That is.
I'll come back to how to get people to wear your stuff, but then because Adade said tailors, they don't come up with their own design. They only copy. I'm sure the word you used was copy. Adade, how do you get your design ideas? Oh.
I think a lot.
You think?
I think a lot. I always think to bring something. That's why, like, if you see my page, you see my thing not that too much. I like to create my own design. So it be serious.
Okay. Wait, Adade. I want you to take me through your process of thinking. Like on a normal day, Adade Kuto wakes up. He's thinking about a new idea. Like even this one I'm wearing. I'm sure it is your creative idea. How does it come? Do you also look at what others have done, so you pick inspirations from them, or you want to just close your eyes, you open it, and there is a new design on your table?
I don't like to watch the others them clothes.
You don't want to watch anybody's clothes?
No. Maybe if I'm working so far, I'm thinking to bring something new. So let's talk like I don't plan to cut these particular things. Like I just go wake up in the morning or before I go close the evening, I'll put the fabric down, because most of the customers, they can bring their own design. Fine, I go do for you.
Okay.
But when you tell me to create something for you, so I can wake up like 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. in midnight, start thinking whatever I go bring it out. So let's talk like I can watch like those like, okay, I just take pen and paper and start doing something.
Okay.
So the idea start coming, or maybe sometimes I can maybe at the work the mind they come.
As you have your scissors and your clothes, the ideas will just be coming.
Start coming. 3 or 4. So when the mind comes, I take my pen and design
and you draw it. Oh, so as you have your scissors and you are cutting, the ideas will be coming and you'll be drawing them as they come.
Yes.
So yours is divine. God has been giving you the ideas.
Because
did you go to school to learn it, or
no. I learned a job at Togo, but I remember my father tell me that like at the age of 10 years, when I sleep, my leg is moving. So
at the age of 10, anytime you sleep, then your leg will be moving. I suspect you were flying. You were flying at night.
So I see like in school, my mind died. Like I don't have any idea of those school things. So he tells me that we just go and learn this. Think idea of whatever you want to do. So for me, I want do mechanic, like those mechanic, because I like to drive a lot. I like car. So he tell me that, my son, go and learn something. In future, you also can buy your machine, you can buy whatever, because I don't have money to buy a land to open garage or those things. Okay, so you bring back that idea in 10 years. So he pushed me to go and learn the work. But normally I don't learn how to sew. I learn how to do jolomi, embroidery.
Oh, you learned the embroidery. Okay.
But the sewing just come.
So you did not learn like go and cut here, shoulder.
No. Yeah, I learned how to do jolomi, embroidery, those ones. But the sewing and those, no, he just come himself.
I see. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, maybe you'll be surprised at what he's talking about. You can go on to Instagram. His page is Adade Couture, Adadey, and Couture is Couture. Just go check that and see some of the designs. He says he did not go to school. He just woke up and he tried doing some jewelry, and just the ideas will be coming. How about you, Bello? Yes. Did you also go to school, maybe some fashion school or some poly or something?
Mine, I would also say is passion, because I graduated as a medical lab scientist, and I worked in Kolebu I did my service in Kolebu. I worked there 2 years. My boss opened a new lab. I ran it for a year, and then I resigned from there to start doing fashion. Yes.
Wait.
No, right?
You were a medical scientist.
Yeah, medical lab scientist.
Working in a laboratory.
Yes.
Here in Accra.
Pathology. Yeah.
now share a white
coat, yeah.
Now the stethoscope are too cool.
Yeah, no, me first we don't use the stethoscope.
You don't use stethoscope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girls neighbor now mo bobo mo pan and you stopped all these.
Yeah,
Why were you not getting money from there or something?
I was getting money. I mean, at that time I was getting money because I mean I'm very young, and then I was seeing money too. But I had always been passionate about this, and it got a time like me I'm a breadwinner in the family, and I had to do everything possible to take care of the nuclear family back then because I'm in Warrior. So anytime I go to church, like what Satana, I knew nothing about sewing and all of that. So I just get the idea, give it to one guy to do the sewing, and then anytime I wear it, I mean the compliments and the
okay, so you also started crazy. With getting the ideas of the design.
Yes,
and
I see like what he's wearing, and I would get some other idea from what he's wearing. Yes, so that was how Abaka from Emed.
So at what point did you also learn how to sew, to take the scissors, do the cutting yourself?
Time now, how do I even put this? So before me about resigning, I decided to go full time with this, and the guy who was doing the stuff for me saw like a disappointment normal, like disappointing me. I am normal man, and I'm like no.
Yeah.
So because of that, they want you to understand. Say
they are important.
We're disappointing and like Vanessa another day or that kind of vibe. So that was when I decided to say no. If I did I mean I start getting a lot of orders. This guy would disgrace me. So then I told him, say, Brother Thomas, then say now be doing my minion night. So I did night for 6 months with him. Like nights.
My minion night.
Like so nights is my point. I close at 7. I go and rest till like 11 PM. 11, yes, in your man. Then I go to him. He'll train me up to like 1, 2, 3.
No.
He was
but
because of the relationship he was trying to sacrifice for me. So on me at night, I just go and rest and go back to the office till after 6 months. BBI okay, I can now do stuff for myself.
Into 6 months, they sacrificing you sleep
24/7, like every night.
Wow, this is inspirational, man. You see what people are going through to build brands? That's your now it's not Facebook now Kasa Tiana. I'm a bit your car off. 6 months he sacrificed his sleep. You know be that to training them or training them no I see, boy. How about you? How did you also learn yours? Did you go to school or something?
Actually, I come from a family of fashion designers. My auntie is a fashion designer. She's in New York.
Oh, I see.
And my mom is also a fashion designer.
She's also where?
She's in Ghana. Actually, we are from Ko.
Oh, my people. Yes. So you go.
So, growing up, there were like the fashion was all around us, like fashion magazines, sewing machines, like. I mean, a whole lot of stuff like that was there. And see, we picked it up like naturally. My brother Calvin, he learned like how to sew and everything like natural. Nobody taught him.
I see.
Yeah. So, like I was like bringing the ideas. Let's do this, and he would do it. Let's do it, and he would do it. And gradually, people like the stuff we're doing, and. Yeah,
that was how you also started.
Yeah, but I went to Pentecost University and Central University.
I see. We are still doing what we call the industry project. We have here in the studio Elisha Boy from Boy and Bale Fashions. Adade Couture is Adade Couture CEO. He's right here. And Bello Couture GH is also here. Learning about their trade. What are some of the challenges they go through? Now let's move on to some of the challenges you guys go through. Bello, I know you guys sew for celebrities.
Yeah.
Do they always pay you for your services?
This matter. So I'll be very honest, okay? So
in fact, on this platform you speak with honesty.
Yes, beginning when I needed to be out there or to be known.
When you wanted your brand to go out.
Brand to go, I was doing. In fact, I did free stuff for like a whole year, just for people to talk about what I can do or to know what I can do.
A whole year.
Yes, a whole year.
Like 12 months.
Yes, a whole year.
You were sewing
it was a strategy just to let people know. So all we do is you pay for the fabric, and that's it. How to deliver to you, and how to get the fabrics and all of that was on us. You just pay for the fabric. If the fabric is 30 cedis, just pay for the fabric, and we'll take it from there. So we did that for a whole year.
Which sort of people were you doing these free designs for?
So I have done Paukasi. I've done Ochami Kwame. I mean Ochami Kwame. I got to
wait.
Ochami Kwame. I got to.
Let him come and arrange the mic for you well. Position it. Good.
The free stuff for Ochami. I got a time we went on a contract, and so he was paying based on a contract. Yes, and the free day a lot too. I've done Akwabwa, I've done Obibini, I've done Text, I've done Mr. Beku Santana. I've done a lot.
So for a year you were doing free deliveries for these stuff too. So how were they also helping you?
So most of them would rock it, put it on your Instagram. Some will even go to the extra mile of doing a video just to say, I mean, this is very nice. I mean, they were also honest on it, like how it looks on them and all of that. Yeah, so that gave me a little mileage, and I took advantage of that mileage, and I went up. Yeah.
How were you surviving then? Because better material 30 cedis amount delivery on Fanka home.
At that point, it was more of Yeninyame because we're not getting anything. The rely on was me, for instance. I was relying more on Sikakakana me saving from the lab. No, you understand? That was what I was relying on till breakthrough in the Bayana. I mean, things started picking up. And
at what point did the breakthrough come? And how did you know? So okay, this year they might break it through. How did they come?
So I got my very first show to do in South Africa, which is the South Africa Fashion Week 2016. Yes, 2016. No, 2017, sorry. Now, on my way, anytime I'm traveling, or in fact, it was my first time in anytime pool. So because
South Africa trip was
my first trip.
Okay.
Yes. So going there, I thought of the fact that okay, my staffs are African, but what can I also do to still look African and still prevent the cold? That was where the hoodie idea came. I don't know if you've seen the hoodie. It's all over. Yeah. So that particular that truth is I bought a normal hoodie in town, like from Cantamanto, but it was very neat. Then I did my magic on the
alteration.
Yes, on the hoodie, just so it would look African. Now,
so you took the sleeves?
I took the sleeves off. I took the pockets off. In fact, now near the zip, so I created a zip portion here. Now, through being told from Kotoka all the way to Oral Tembo, the compliment was crazy mad. So we drew. As soon as I got to my hotel, I was like, I'm like, no, this might be the breakthrough. Let me research and do it well. So there in South Africa, I had a week to the show. Do you know that I didn't even display the things I took to South Africa? I didn't display one pool. So I got there and I met another guy who is from Angola. He's a fashion designer, but he wasn't on the show. But he said he follows me on Instagram. So then I told him that okay, let's do this. This is the concept I have. Where can I get the fabrics for the hoodies? For the local fabrics there, we can get some in town. Just that it was expensive because Ghanaians is about South Africa, so it was quite expensive. So I got the Kente. Both of us, we came up with like different set of hoodies, and that was it.
So when you went to South Africa for the fashion show, the only thing you exhibited
was the hoodies.
Just
the hoodies, different colors, different designs.
And after that, people started making demands.
I came back to Ghana. I mean, they saw pictures. Before I got to Ghana, I had over. I can say for a fact, 50 to 100 orders.
They were all paying.
Yes, 100%. So then I got the fabrics from there. Maybe and I supplied those people I was supposed to supply. Came back with because the fabric. I realized the fabric was expensive. So came back, did some research again. I found out very cheaper country I can get the hoodie fabrics, and then we took it from there. And I mean, now the hoodie is one of the biggest assets in Belokuto.
Which country was that?
Now the way I source most of these things, I generally
but the country is big. You can say Australia, you can say UK.
Okay, China.
Yeah. Okay, how about you, Adade? At what point did you also get a breakthrough like Adade Kuto?
Mine is different. So I have a business idea. So it was tough, a bit tough, but I make like what I do is I bring my price down. So it depends how you talk to the person, how you come closer to the person. Shout out to I bear them. So me, I like to send people message on Instagram. Like I bear them like this. I just send a message. Oh bro, I want to do something. Give you.
Okay.
So then I send me a number. So I shock. So you give me direction to your house. So I go. I just tell him, oh bro, I want to do something like 1 and 2 give you. But that day he order 5 himself.
And he paid?
He paid cash.
Wow. You wanted to do it for him for free?
2 free. But he ordered 5.
He ordered for 5 more,
yeah,
and paid for the 5.
Shout out to Giovanni, the same thing. Lombini, Obo, and John Jeme.
Okay.
Because me, I bring my price down. That be whatever I do for the beginning.
Okay.
But like if I do it for you, I know what I'm going to get in the bag, so I don't care about those ones. But mine is different. Because I get a lot. I get a lot.
So now you have also settled. Business is good.
Business
those you are sowing for are paying.
Yeah, so Grana come up. The price is up.
So now the prices are up, man. I see.
That's the whole vibe.
How about you, boy? Okay, no, wait. I think there was another question about celebrities. Do they pay for your services often times?
Some of them. Some of them.
Another, you want to say something? Feel free. Clear it off your chest. Some of them. How do they do it?
They just see you like maybe they get advantage of whatever because they see say no, you need my help. But for me, I don't see it like that because the time they learn the job for 4 years, I don't see you. I don't see you because I will feel come to you, bro. I want to do something for you free, fine.
Yeah.
But when you call me, oh bro, I need your help or do this thing for me. You too. If it be 80% self, give it to me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But some people I can do it for. I can buy the fabric. Delivery, everything is free,
and they still want it free again.
But you know, so I see those things they happen because the way I thought, the reason I thought they happen was because when you need your help, you see the brand they go up, you start asking for money.
He runs away.
Yeah, he dog you go to different places.
True.
They like to do that a lot, so they have to stop.
That is what you guys are suffering from the celebrities. You start doing it for free for them. When they want money, demand something small from them. No, the next time they are wearing something else.
Yeah, that be whatever it is.
I see. Okay, how about you, boy? Do you also sew for celebrities?
Oh yeah. We started with shout out to Crappy, Stephen Crappy. He was the first person, like he mentored me with all of this and allowed me to costume Raquel for the first time. So she was like the first celebrity, and then I was like close to them, was like family.
Was it for a fee or for free?
That time I was starting and it was more of I didn't even want to
just say for free. Why are you struggling?
it was for free. Yes, because Crappy was my mentor.
I understand.
Yeah, so I was getting mentored while I was like doing that. So
doing
it was
the
like,
work as well.
Then from there we moved on to Riala.
Oh, I see.
Yes, Riala is like our brand ambassador.
Riala. I'm picturing Riala and what she has been wearing, but I'm not getting something.
She's been wearing some African print jackets with her name at the back, not her stage costumes.
Okay,
yes.
that was where I was struggling.
So we are like the official, like we do her merchandise. That's more like her merchandise.
Oh, she has a merchandise.
Yes,
of the jackets.
Yes. So she pays a lot.
She pays a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, she also gets a lot of money.
And we costumed Bless the Chocho Mucho
music video
and stuff.
When you guys do music video costuming, do you do your normal charges, or because it is a music video, you guys have a way of reducing the charges?
The normal charges
for music video.
Yes.
But don't they also advertise for you? Just as your brother said, they give it to some celebrities to advertise for them. How about the music videos? It is still advertisement in the music videos.
Yeah, it's still advertisement, but sometimes, like, the way it's projected, people can't automatically figure out that this one made it or this one made. So I got to a point. I was telling some musicians we came to, I'm like, if I'm going to costume you, then you have to bring my name in the video. You have to give me credit in the video that I costumed you, just like how the video director gets the credit. Like, people can't figure out that I did it automatically, so put my name in the video. If you're going to do that, then we're good to go.
I see. Now my final question, and I'll bring my people in there. The business, I know there are so many fashion designers in town now. Bello, are you guys making profits? Are you guys now making good money for what you guys are doing? Okay,
Yes.
so someone showed one of the Riala jackets you're talking about. Okay, thank you.
So like was it in rap? Sakura even said yeah, who rappers be Brian Papa. So we are supposed to get a lot of fashion designers so that the good ones can be seen or will stand out. Now truth is, Bello Couture, we're like Yapa level of being known, like we are the growth stage. So our main focus is to maintain like our numbers and do more stuff a bit below Kofadri. So when it comes to profit there, we are making a lot of profits.
Good.
Yeah.
So are your products now outside Ghana as well?
Oh yeah, we have so last 2 years before the COVID started, I was doing an Europe tour just to pull the brand out.
Okay.
So then we're trying to partner with some African shops who are in Europe, and we'll get our stuff being sold there and all of that. So at this point we have about 3 or 4 that we can boast of. One in Belgium, one in France and Germany, and one in Turkey.
And still more of the hoodies.
Yes,
I see. How about you, Adade? Have you now settled? Are you making some good money now?
90%.
90%.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, it is good. All right, so we're still doing the industry project, and today it is with some fashion designers in the studio. Elisha Boy from Boy and Bill, Adade Couture from Adade Couture, and Bello Couture GH from Bello Couture. Let me also say good morning to you, my special designer as well. Koyak Couture. Yeah, Koyak. Good morning to you, big man. Hope you are good. Okay, so let me come to the studio. Roland is here, Sammy Rasta, Nana Yaredu, and Shanton. Guys, do you have any question to the fashion designers to answer? Yes, Roland.
Okay, so I like the conversation, and I am very, very happy to hear them say they are making profits now.
Good.
Because most of the time they do industry projects and we are bombing but I like what Adade Couture said. I say Taylor for they like to copy, right? Shout out to Elekem.
No. I'm sure he would want to defend this.
Oh,
so you want to claim that because Elikem is a tailor, he copies?
Oh, I am just greeting him. I'm giving him shout out.
Okay, yeah, continue. Problem.
So it is good at least. But there's one thing that I would like to ask Bello. Now you have a huge brand. Your name is so huge. What will you tell upcoming designers? Because just like you said, a whole year for free.
Yeah.
What are you going to tell them? Is the industry that lucrative? Will you encourage them to come in, or how would you educate them?
So basically, I would tell them the truth. It is very lucrative if you like you put your things right, get closer to mentors. Don't feel like work of fashion school away. So henceforth you feel there and then, or you can break through. Get closer to people who've been down there and are up there now, so that they can mentor you very well, and then you take it from there, basically.
Okay, then. Okay,
I also wanted to say something about the Elikem thing. What my brother said is totally different from Elikem. The tailor is a brand. It doesn't make him a tailor. He's a fashion designer, but the name is Elikem the tailor. Okay. So what he's saying has nothing to do with Elikem because of the fact that he greeted Elikem and all of that. I just wanted to clear that.
Thank you. Thank you for this education. Thank you for this. Yes.
I realized that the fashion industry, which is one of the creative section, I realized. I mean, there's a lot of money in there. I mean, according to what I've heard, there's a lot of money in there, and there's a lot of people who are also getting into it. I've seen a lot of women going to. There's a fashion school somewhere around. Not just this is the one down. No, I mean, but I'm saying that there are a lot of women who are getting into that space. What would you tell? I have two questions. What would you tell those young people who are coming in? Because I realize some of them get in there, go and learn it. It's very expensive. I mean, I realize it's expensive to learn it. They are lucky they learned it from a friend who, somebody's also got inspiration and all that. Yeah. So if a young lady is out there and won't get into the space, what are things you tell the person? Because the equipment are expensive.
The machines.
Yes, and some of them, as you're saying, some of them they can't sew. They have to get people from Togo to come and sew for them. You get the point. So what would you tell somebody who is starting, who wants to get into it as a mainstay business?
Okay, so any of you can.
What I'll tell them is you have to use social media more. Social media is where the market is. Like now it's not about I'm going to learn how to sew and now establish a shop somewhere and people are going to come. You have to get like models, like if you look at something like this is how you sell now.
Whose clothes is that? Bello. Oh, okay. All right. So on our Facebook page, Emeka Okpara is showing us some designs from Bello Couture. You guys can check it out as well. Okay. Yes, boy. Continue.
If you have stuff like this, you don't even need to create lots of samples. You can just have 2 samples. Get models to model for you and boost it on Facebook. Because me, the first time I boosted my product on Facebook, I got more than 60 orders within 24 hours.
Wow. Yes. You put just one sample on Facebook, boosted a page, and you got 60 orders. They all paid.
Yes. One woman called that she needed 100 within just within like 2 days. I couldn't do it. So if you're going to the fashion school, you should also have it in mind that social media is where the attention is. And
I'm actually I want to find out how, in terms of, let's say, because a lot of them they can't sew quicker. Because if you go to the sewing school, they won't be able to train you to be quick at sewing. They'll get you how to style, how to those things. So how, again, I mean, as you say, answering, what do you think is the best model in terms of, do you go and get, let's say, 4 because obviously I'm told that the Togo people are the one who are good at sewing and they're cheaper. What model works well for somebody who's
normally if you've gone to school to learn how to sew, it's best you start it yourself, because you won't want to go and bring people in when you don't have the orders. You understand? So you have to start from somewhere. Even if it has to be doing it to wear yourself, so that your church or wherever you go to, people will get to see it. You have to start with yourself. Now, there's one thing that a lot of people are lacking when it comes to fashion designing, which is branding. Now, branding is everything. Okay, you can be the best tailor, sew the best apparel in Ghana, but when your branding is whack, trust me, nobody will come to you.
When you say branding, what do you mean?
Branding has to do with a lot. It has to do with how the focus on the finishing of the outfit, because that's the product. That's one. When I'm saying there are some small people don't pay attention to it. They just leave it there like that. The main branding starts with the product. Now, after the product, how to present the product to the customer, you're supposed to find a way of doing tags, because Abuchi Auto Ataria, there are tags in there with their sizes, labels. That would show, say, this is from Bello Couture or this is from Adadi. You understand? Now, a better way of presenting it to the clients, you need to get a package bag or something presentable. It can be, I mean, what we are doing is we need to learn from the Western world, because the bigger banks,
they have to learn how to invest money.
Yes.
Because if you don't like to spend money, you don't like to invest money, you can't get something quality.
But even for somebody who doesn't have money, for somebody who doesn't even have money, there are cheaper ways of doing that. For example, Bello Couture, when I started, my tags were ribbons. Ribbons. It's very cheap. One was close to 50 pesos or so. Like, it was very cheap. Ribbon. Just that Otua hits me too much, and but it was a start. And I even started with rubber, like normal rubber. There are branding that are cheap. The whole idea is let the customer know that, like, you have a foresight and you are ready. Says I will move to the next level. So if they take all these things seriously and they follow the Nyamana, I mean, trust me, there's no two ways about it. Because I always say I'm talking for myself. I always say I'm the best. But truth is, branding has really helped me.
The last one is I also realized that a lot of the Ghanaians outside Ghana patronize some of these products. They do. How do you the courier? I mean, sending it to them. What are the stress in those ends as well?
Okay.
In fact, a lot. And let me say this. You know, I've been advertising my guy, the Koya Kuchu guy. If I tell you the number of orders he gets from abroad,
and
every day,
and that's where a lot of the money also could come from.
I know he does DHL. He does DHL. The last time he did post office and Sammy.
True. So initially, when we started getting orders outside, the only cheaper way was to do post office. But post office, I would say for a fact, post office is whack. Ghana post office is whack, because I have done about 3 or 4 shipments and I've paid for express EMS. Was supposed to get there in 5 days. Can you imagine one got there in 2 months? If not for the fact that EMS Ghana post office. If not for the fact that this client,
but you see, this is
serious.
Allow him to make his presentation. Allow him. Yes.
So if not for the fact that the client knows me, like only me personally, the person, if it was a normal client, or because I'm affording or something, because EMS would even provide you some code. You can't even track it. You can't track it in any way. So then I had to find a way. I went to FedEx, sat with some of the managers. I told them, we have some young fashion designers in Ghana who want to ship outside. It's better you give us a package. I did the same thing in DHL. I don't know whether I'm the one or someone had also gone there to talk about it. Then they introduced the e-commerce for the fashion designers, which is relatively cheaper.
So fashion designers, you guys have something called
e-commerce in DHL. So any fashion designer can go to DHL and tell them they want to register for the e-commerce account. Then they give you a personal account. You can buy stuff to Ghana. You can ship outside with your account, and it is very cheaper compared to the normal regular way of shipping. And that is what is helping us now.
That's good knowledge. That's good knowledge. Thank you, Shanton. All right, so we're getting more education, more enlightenment, thanks to these wonderful people I have here in the studio. This is called the Industry Project. We've done it for several areas, or better still, several disciplines. And today we are doing fashion designing. And 3 of our greatest guys in the studio, Elisha Boy, Adade Kuto, and Bello Kuto, helping us to do this. Once again, shout outs to Koyak Kutu. Okay, yes, boss.
Fashion design. One of the complaints and comfort the mamu who delay. Delay. No, sir. Again, catch the upcoming one, because obviously I know, say, baby, I'm a brand they are be doing. Say, delay some mu say more disappointing comfort on the timeline and come on be drew baby amodri. What are some of the magic mobile culture the upcoming ones concerning that kind of perception? Say oh the I didn't back at yourself in 3 days time, 1 week now on Sankai. What are the magic multimedia meeting timelines?
Okay. For me, there I have a manager, I have secretary. This is my secretary.
Oh wow!
So like, let's talk. If I can't divide your team for you in tomorrow or 3 days time, I will let me call you. Okay, and tell you, oh, this be the problem. The problem. So that the most of people. Okay, it be true. It happen.
Yeah,
it happen. Okay,
it can't be like 100% assurance. It will not happen. It happens sometimes.
And when wait. Bello said something earlier. Yeah. You guys disappoint with swag. No, they disappoint you with swag. Like Charlie.
Yeah, like on
it happens, and when it happens, like the whole thing is when it happens, you have to talk to the person. Like me, when I delay you, and I will actually call you and like try to come. When I'm actually sending the stuff, I might add something else to it to kind of cool you down. Yeah, but we are always trying to beat the time. We are always trying to work on time to deliver, and yeah.
I see. Sammy, continue.
Okay.
Now, one thing fashion designers that I try to fight is the fact that what my colleagues are saying is very true, but some freeing because you came in with your order. Me putting the things in place, so me just order anyhow.
Yeah.
Okay. Before Obenya secretary or something, he was alone, so he has to know say order I can do it. And I will deliver within the time or not. What most fashion designers do, I disgrace in, is that they focus too much on the money. So now, me like this, I have routines. I take orders from Monday to Friday. What other order will come next week or next 2 weeks? So when you want it done in the specific week that it came, you automatically have to pay express. If you don't pay that, mean charity, so I won't do it for you, and that is also helping because now I catch us, I can do it, but don't pass it. Backlog say to me, but at the end of the day, money sikano motivating on to beji sikano, and they know say telling a client say you've been disappointed, kind of normal, like I said initially. So then they would find a way of letting you know, say, oh, meet me and yet, so give me a little time. So that is one of the higher power. Me like that, I don't follow the money. If I won't do, I have policies. If I won't do it, if I can't do it, I won't even take it in the first place. Because one black man, when you're Jimmy dear,
also provided.
Forget my boss.
And listening to almost all of you, I think the ways I'm out here through music stars,
celebrities.
I'm also suggesting to you, the movie industry too. We need
fashion designers,
yes, fashion designers to also help us sell very well, because you see
no, but
you see but at least if you get a script now so make style this
lead character
we are now say maybe supporting we are now you can even call for the script now share the character me then you do that for us. We also need you.
Thank you. Sammy Rasta, thank you. Nana Yaroidu, take over. Kobiche says great content on radio, enjoying the discussion. God bless you. Regards to Bello. And Kobiche has asked the question that I'm feeling bad. He says you didn't get anyone to represent the female. So no, this is what we're going to do. Maybe another time you get the Sima Brews, you get the female, so that they also come. They also come and do the female version. Today is the main version.
Okay, Sammy, very interesting conversation. I have plenty questions.
Good.
But I want to start like this. Here will be our submission on how they got into the fashion and all that. I feel like it was sector way, mostly the talent is 90%. The dedication is 10%. I just want to encourage Ubia Wuti Biano. Say you bet me spinning wheel kakra. You know, once you have the talent, try and get the education. The education is not going to a fashion school, but understanding the ethics and the business of what we are doing. Even how to monetize as a fashion designer. A lot of fashion designers in the world are creating products that are going global because they understand the business of what they're doing. You get what I'm trying to say? I will encourage. It's not too late. Education no form until say command you do no being quite serious on level. As an experience in Kwana Bekasa. What am I say? And it doesn't go a long way to benefit us or make us look like we are ready to take on the global market. Because I'm sure if you bring somebody from maybe another country and I say another fashion brand, you know, the competition and how it will go from another country in Africa, it will be more, you know, and how they even expanded. First of all, I want to find out what with regards to expansion of your brands from Accra, Kumasi, Takoradi, Bebiani. What are you doing to expand the brand? To make my trottoir. 2, what is the conversation when it comes to fabrics that you guys are working on that will help you produce mass for less? Because if I buy a shirt for 25 or 30 cedi and I have to buy a made in Ghana for 150, I will not buy it as many as I want to buy it. So it becomes an occasional wear instead of becoming a normal wear. And we are trying to get to a space where it becomes a normal wear. So what is the conversation with fabrics? Also, local producers of fabrics like the Printex and all those guys. What is happening? I hardly see a lot of designers work with the local fabrics. What is happening? What's the conversation there? The last one is this month is wear Ghana, see Ghana, feel Ghana, eat Ghana, do everything Ghana. What's the relationship between you guys and the Ghana Tourism Authority in regards to projecting the Ghanaian value outside in terms of the wear Ghana agenda? What are they doing? Have they reached out to you? Do you have an association where they have reached out to? Where are you paying some tax to the Ghana Tourism Authority? If you are, what are they doing for you guys? That's what I want to know.
Okay, 3 in 1. So any of you can take any of the questions. One on expansion, one on the Ghana month, and one on fabric. Yeah.
So I think I'll talk more about the fabrics. So I want to be interested, Kakao. Now, with respect to the fabrics, he made mention of the fact that why can't we do mass production with regards to the fabrics and cheaper? Now that will be relatively very difficult because even when you're buying the fabrics, you create a fabric and you give it to a manufacturing company here in Ghana. Okay. Which we only have the Printex, the ABL, ABC, ABC. GT. No, GTP. They don't print here. ATL. Okay. ATL is here. So ATL and Printex. Now, let me relate it to a contract I got. I got a contract with Latest from when I was supposed to do that. The amount the quote they gave me was outrageous. You understand? Henceforth, I was also supposed to think about my workmanship after sewing the particular outfit I've created from these two companies. It was outrageous. Henceforth, they couldn't. Now, I did a comparison when I went to Turkey with another fabric company there. It was relatively cheaper. Now bringing it back to Ghana was another wahala. Do all your calculations and it will be like difference near kakri keke. So at this point, your submission of we doing mass production of fabrics ain't possible because one, the mass production the Chinese or most people do, the quality can never be compared to the kind of quality we would. What do you say?
We will get here.
We would tailor here because for mass production, forget it. Whether D&G, whatever, the mass production ones, trust me. You know when they have mass production and they have the bespoke ones. Those are the very expensive ones. The mass production, take a mass production. Let me give you a typical example. Now the Chinese are doing already made Jolomi tops. And they are selling it in to do another for like 35 cedis and 40 cedis. Okay, take that particular outfit. compare it to a fashion designer who is buying an original fabric, be it seating. Let's take for instance, the seating has grades from 180 to 360. Let's take for you're using a lesser grade, which is 180. The delivery person, the least he will take is like 50 or 60. My colleagues are here. The least, because it's handmade. You understand? So comparing these two prices, you know, that particular same outfit in our Chinese in for 40 cedis, no, a fashion designer would do a neat work for that, and everything, even cost price without profit, might be around 100 Ghana cedis.
That's deep.
How then do we want to produce this mass and say that we want to give this exact price? Plus, we don't even have the machineries here.
Yes,
bringing the machineries here is another ball game altogether. You understand? So for that submission, see, 100 years here in Ghana, it will take. And truth is, there is no, I would say this here and I would say it, we can't sit here and nobody can say for a fact there's a firm fashion industry to tell them, say, this is a submission. So what can we do about it? There is a lot. This man, Kofi Ansan, started something called the pallet. And where's pallet? Now what the pallet was doing was, if there are sales, like what the Ministry of Trade is doing, me like they contacted me about the sales thing, and I'm like, I'm also doing sales at my end, so I'm not, I can't be part of it. Now when we are supposed to pay 1,000 cedis for a boot, what pallet does is pallet will go and pay 1,000 cedis, and every designer in pallet would display their stuff under the boot. You understand? And there was an opportunity, they went to Netherlands, like for fashion show, if they call for a fashion show and all of that. You understand? That was what that particular thing was there for. Now after the man died, nothing. They are small. They've even called me for one, but I told whoever that called me that there is no seriousness in it, and at the end of the day, if there's no seriousness, I won't come and join, and because at the end of the day, they're not doing anything for us, and there's nothing like a pillar. So what is the point? You understand?
In some way, but I think that's about the tourism time now.
It's so obvious. It's so obvious because, like he said, there is no association.
There's no firm association. For help or anything.
Guys, you guys have been good. So mass production there,
for this point there, and mass production is possible. Like on a product, boys product is possible, but when you're looking at comparing it to the Chinese stuff, because of prices there, boys own will definitely be higher than the Chinese
finally
stuff.
Our time is up. I have to close now, but like Bello, are you now having your own shop office, or you are doing it from your home corner B?
No.
How are you operating?
So it's a full brand. We have a shop where we operate
at where?
Tesano, just opposite the Ghana Telecom University.
Oh, okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. So what's your contact if any would want to contact you?
Anybody wants to contact us, 0246 611 678.
Take your
0246 611 678.
678.
Yes.
And you are Tesano.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. So this is how we do it. We end the conversation with telling you how you can get in touch with them. So Bello Couture can be contacted on 0246 611 678, and his office is at Tesano. Adade, how about you? How can someone contact you, and where is your office?
Pantan, Zion City, Bokobi.
Pantan. That is Pantan, eh?
Pantan Hospital.
Okay, Pantan Hospital. Hope you don't go to the hospital yourself.
No.
That is Zion City.
Yeah. The number is 0570
0570
45 79
89. Okay, so this is also simple. Adade Couture is also at Pantan Zion City, and you can also call him on 0570 457989 0570 457989. And finally, boy, how about you? Where is your office, and how do we contact you?
We are at Accra, Sotum, around Pentecost University.
Oh, Sotum?
Yes.
Oh, then you are very close to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have to come look at your place. Okay, around Pentecost University. Yes. And you can also be reached on what line?
0542
66 7000. Okay. All right. So it is that simple. You can always contact these gentlemen. Guys, God bless you so much for honoring our invitation to do this. I'm sure on another day we might do a part 2 of this discussion. God bless all of you.